Hello, this is Mrs. Robertson at Ansbach Middle High School. In this video, I'm going to give you a tour of our new class website. Pretty excited about this website. I've been working on it through the summer, and I feel like it's going to be a great way for parents to stay informed of what's happening in our classroom. And it's going to be great for students because they will have access to the modules and the material that we are using in class. So let's go ahead and start with the home page. On the home page, you'll notice that I have all the classes that I teach, and at the top here you'll have a tab for each one, and at the end I have a little bio about myself with some photos of my children that I intended to be very embarrassing. And down here, you'll find contact information. These are the sign-up links for Remind. And if you've never participated with the Remind app before, it's just a really good way to get information, notifications to your phone. It is optional. I promise not to blow up your phone. If you do join, I will only send you the most important information. This right here is my Google Calendar, but it's not the school calendar. This is just for events that pertain to my classroom. And it'll be, again, things like due dates and upcoming quizzes and tests. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the individual classes. We're going to go ahead and start with language arts. If you look under each of the tabs, you'll see that I have it organized by modules or units that I plan to teach throughout the year. In language arts, it is organized by units that correspond with the 4 quarters. If you go into those modules, you'll see that for each one, I have the title of the module, I have the text that we are going to read, I have our essential questions, I've got an area for assignments and homework, an area to remind people of upcoming tests and quizzes, and then right here I have module resources. I have this for each of my classes. I'm really excited about this aspect of the website because it will continue to grow as we progress through the year. So you'll see I started by putting a trailer of the of the book that we're going to read to get people interested in that book. I think it's going to be a really good one. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the AP classes. Now the AP classes have more subpages just because there's so much content that we're teaching in these courses. And if you look at each unit, you'll notice that they correspond with the College Board AP units. And let's look at Unit 1. So Unit 1 is Scientific Foundation of Psychology. I've got my essential questions listed, but I've also got a Google Doc of our unit agenda. This is something that the students and I will lay out on the first day of each module, and we will give a schedule for the reading and the notes. We'll talk about the themes and the important aspects of that unit. And I've got that for each of the units. Then if you look under each unit subpage, there is also, there's also a unit resources. This is where I will be putting a lot of information, PowerPoints, articles, anything that will help us succeed in that unit. And you'll see that this is going to grow as we progress through the year. All right, so let's finish up by looking at MUN, Model United Nations. Really looking forward to this course. Last year, MUN was just a club, but we were so successful that we turned it into a class. Now you can participate with MUN even if you're not in the class. You can join the club and then you are still eligible to go on the conference field trip with us. So on the home page, you'll see that I've got a letter that explains what MUN is all about. I've got our class syllabus, and I've got our course pacing guide that's just like the other classes. Then scroll down a little bit, and you see information about our upcoming conference and field trip. Right now, we're looking at going to the Netherlands again. It's most likely going to be in January, but I'm also hoping that we get to do a second conference, such as maybe in Berlin or Munich. All right, so under MUN, I want to show you my delegate showcase. I'm really proud of last year's team, and this is where I show them off a little bit. And I have pictures of our adventure at The Hague in the Netherlands. It was a wonderful time. We got so much out of it, and I'm really looking forward to this year. All right, so comparative government is a class that's on the other side of MUN. So MUN class will end at the end of second quarter, and then the third quarter in January, I'll teach comparative government. And as we get closer to that, I'll have more information that's organized just like the other classes with a syllabus and a course agenda and unit guides and such. So I'd like to thank you for watching my video. I'm really looking forward to this year. I will be here for you if you need anything, and I look forward to meeting everybody.